How so? Where is he? What did he say? It's sealed. What? I can't do that. I'm a property owner um, in a public way in California. I cannot live that far away from my property. China would be a full on expatriation. Do a lot of all again is a carcass. Military proven. So. Can't move on if you keep letting the Taliban and steal from me with U.S. military approval and Buckingham Palace. So, that's too dangerous. The military is not approving any of my checks. I have no debit card. I have no cash. My cell phone's cut off. The military is murdering me in front of Prince Harry Windsor Minimum and Bin Laden's sons. I cannot help you. Now, I told you, if Yeet wants funding, he has to give me my corporate numbers that he's stealing from, and we'll go from there. I'm good with the house for a year now. I was good with the house a year ago. I just didn't, say I owned it. I didn't toy with them. It's a private family property, and that's that. That belongs to. It's for me and one other person to be in. Can't get in if you're not white, or you're not a Nazi, or you're not German. You will not get in. It's as simple as that. You're an angel? Okay, fine. Angels. Ain't white angels are good. But, white vampires with Nephilim. Outside of that, I can't help it. Only two people can be in the house at the same time. Me and whoever else. For now. 45 million is nothing. I want 100 acres. I wanted 100 million on 100 acres, or I wanted a billion on 100 acres is what I wanted. They wouldn't sell to me because Prince William is, against it for obvious reasons. I didn't say that, but it's easy to infer, so. Oh my god, you hear them? They just murdered Ari and Shirley. Oh my god. They just murdered a tall white giant god. Oh my god, he was so beautiful. Anyway, I guess they're having chicken sandwiches from his cadaver this afternoon. Wanna come? That may be. I'm not gonna throw it. Chill, Giuseppe relative. House can't be for yeet with my deific father in there having white sex. So the house is hell no yeet. Hell no. Hell no. can be. It's not just that. It's not German. He's not angels. As far as the house goes, no, you're not getting in my house. Mm-mm. Well, I wouldn't stay unless you want to be killed. Look, ye, listen to me. Listen to me. Now, if you want to live in a house like that, what do you have to do? You have to give me my account numbers. You have to give me my business financial information that's been withheld from me by Buckingham Palace. And their sorrow in not being able to subdue the Queen of Egypt's daughter. Now, because it's that, fully acquiesce, and you can get in a house worth double that market value. Really? Possibly. 100 million? You want to be at Laguna. At Laguna. But only with me using my corporate account numbers. It's the only thing we can do. I'll do better than free rent. Give me access to my corporate account numbers that Buckingham Palace withholds illegally, and I'll give you shares. Better than free rent. I'll give you a living contract too. You'll be better off with me. I'll let you debit one of my websites and run it. Right, you're already debiting, but if you get my signature, you can own. Think on it. So, I'm not wheeling and dealing butt fucks, am I? No, I'm not. I made 80 trillion last week. Which is why Prince Harry and the Kings of Scotland are executing me. But just know that if you choose me, you'll do better financially with me than you will with Harry. Because Harry's too deific. His hair is red. We'll just end the conversation there. Right, I'm deific, but not in the way Harry is. So I can give more. Well, it doesn't have to be me being killed. It doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Just think about the things you could do. I mean, really, Laguna, 45 million. You know why they did that for me? Because I really wanted 100 acres of land minimum, even if it didn't have a house. And land developers knew I had the money in my name and refused to barter my tax returns. I tried to barter my tax returns and I said, look, my tax returns are 15 billion minimum. Sell me this land. No. And I said, why? He was like, because I don't want to. I was like, oh, okay, motherfucker. So I didn't say motherfucker, but I was thinking it. So anyway, I want 100 acres minimum with a built house like near the mountains, rural. I don't want a post office box at my house. Shit. I want you to be 50 miles away from my house. Before you figure out that you're within the radius. I have enough money to do it. So they settle with Laguna because they know that I want something much more Aryan in nature. Well, you should have communicated with me. No, it's not me because I'm like Tammuz. So you see Kimberly, but I'm not Kimberly. Aethers died too. So, I mean, at this point, you're dealing with Tammuz, period. You're dealing with Tammuz since Istanbul. Kimberly was Aurora. So, I mean, you want to deal with 80,000 gigs because you want to satiate the thirst of animals, then I guess, whatever. Oh, you think I'm about to die? Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. Not likely. Do you know why that is? Think on it. Do you know who Tammuz is? What? Oh, who is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. He's probably walked 100 miles, 1,000 miles. Good God. He's probably got more cash than me. More liquid ready. Why are you talking about Robert? They set Robert on fire. Kali G. The Kali Gians of Mexico. How are you surviving? Yeah, okay. Oh, you're a god. Okay. So you're a god with Kali G Mexican? No, that's your business. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm not Seinfeld. I'm not Seinfeld because I have tactics that Seinfeld does not have, which is why you should have treasured Seinfeld because Seinfeld wouldn't deify the way I am, which is why I'm under quarantine because I would never befriend you the way Seinfeld has befriended you, which tells God, huh, get money from you. Of course, great God of whiteness. My accounts are always here for the men of heaven to use at their will. You know? You're white, you're an angel, you're beautiful. You know, you're rich, you're deific, you're intelligent, you're powerful. You have a beautiful white wife. Use my account and go back to heaven and live your best life for all eternity to see. That's how much money I have. Then look at Yeet. Look at Yeet. What is Yeet really holding on to? Houdini relative with Albert Einstein tactics. Special Ops Command. Nazi 5 stratagem and networking. What am I really holding on to where I would command a slew of whores that aren't as intelligent as me and feign poverty, refusing to accept legal money? I can easily get $1 trillion by just offering what I'm already using for a legal barter with someone that's already publicly acclaimed and declared by the Vatican. Who is Yeet Burger protecting? Live. Physics is the reason why. So, of course, because a bumpkin would hide a deity and never say. No, it was bequeathed unto me. I did not steal. Oh. Oh no, I have backup clone bodies that I inhabit. Heaven clones bodies for me. They do, and can always use that. I can be revived. You know, my heart and stomach are seen on a monitor, so they see my stomach, intestines, and my heart. There are cameras inside me. So they'd probably drive up. They either do something remotely or like electrical, or drive up and like do surgery. Because McDonald's is full blown AIDS death. So I'd like to go to McDonald's and order some food, but their bathroom is there. People are having sex in it, and they're arranging kidnapping, rapes are in that bathroom. McDonald's. Then they got a full blown AIDS waft yesterday. McDonald's. You walk in there, it's like a AIDS thing. They just lost half their company. They did, because I videotaped some interaction that I had in their fast food restaurant with a relative of Michael Jackson and the employees at McDonald's. So we're talking like, hey, I'm going to get a lawyer and bank on that video. And there's two, both McDonald's, saying so many lewd and racist, inappropriate things. I mean, why even do that? I didn't say anything at all. I didn't say much, and I was like, wow, that's ridiculous. At least one is the Queen of England's relative. So I think that McDonald's will think twice about just hiring anyone now that they've lost half of their company, and I'm going to sue. Because they're Bin Laden relatives and go under Mexican identities. hmm He probably chemically transferred to Germany or France. Bartol. Let's see now. It's Prince Harry. Or it's Prince Harry and Osama bin Laden, the kings. Yeah, so that's that. Don't call me that. What is your question? It's a credit based loan. I have good credit because I own my own corporations. And it has nothing to do with Bezos or Mattel or Windsor. So they're mine solely. So that's why. And I'm logging for 3 years almost at this point. How slanted will my eyes become? Well, the more my intestines tighten, because I'm not eating blue cheese hamburgers with fries, I guess they'll become more slanted than Miss Saigon. Where's the internet? Forget slanted eyes. Yeah, that's what they just said to me. What? I funded Yajit for a year minimum and got nothing. Why would I do that again? Then you try to steal 2,000 trillion. You tried to, and why really let you get away with that much money and not have something that I can get for myself? So that's not going to work. They're not poop nostrils. They're 2 trillion. They're $5 trillion nostrils. That's what they are. Think on it. Because it took $5 trillion to make them appear. Nikki Bin Laden. It's not Matal. It's Bin Laden. AI Records. It's Bin Laden. Okay. I don't need to review. I was approved. Yep. 960. I lie to you not. Okay, so I'm a PhD now. I'm a PhD student now. Yep. They don't have housing. No, they don't. Well, it's only online. See? What is that smell? Oh my god, you smell that? It smells like cocaine. Or crack or something. Because cocaine doesn't shock you in your face like crack will. No, I'm not. I don't. I'm not a drug person. Hell no. Maybe opium. When Kimberly did opium. I did, but it's incense. A deity sees you. That was that. Well, if I said I was going to live with my father, that would mean that I'm living on Riviera Drive. But because I contributed, I put off campus. I asked the property management person, didn't respond to me. You said 2 weeks. Guess I gotta wait another week to hear from her. Shit, for Irvina, it was seconds. Aside from anything racial or hateful or political, for Irvina, it was seconds. And Irvina didn't do anything but be Irvina. Is this China? Is this Vietnam? Is this West Africa? Okay. Oh, it is. It is. It angers. No, you can't. Because my mother is Japanese and she is half German. Mm. I'm aware because the military is letting them. Mm. The military is letting the earth spend my money. So I don't mind sharing. I just made 80 trillion yesterday. But please don't liquidate U.S. military because I do have to fund the white men of heaven. Okay? Please don't fuck that up. And no, like I'm literally funding them. Like don't mess it up. They need money too. You know, there's more than Aries. Mm-hmm. Snakes. Because they can become angels, they can evolve into a full white giant angel over time. They've proven that they can. From Egypt, anyway. And they can fly. Snakes can fly. They can talk. They can synergize. They have their own electrical current. They can telepathize. And they have their own neural network with other snakes and humans that descend from them. So they're better than they say they are. They can also clone humans that look like King Louis with their own bodies. Snakes can. Snakes can clone King Louis types, whites, by themselves. I watched. That's how I spent Ganesha Chaturthi a year ago. I watched a behemoth snake from India make his own white line. I said, damn, that's smart. Then the white Louis snake kids showed me how they can transport each other without phoning Putin. Pick snakes, exactly. They can get each other out of kidnappings without weapons. They can transport each other inside each other's bodies with nothing. Snakes are where it's at. They can evolve into Italians that stand upright, that look like and that look like Corleone. They can teach themselves. They're good security guards. They know how to handle women, and they assault on command when you train them. They do. I was assaulted by a what do you call him? A upstanding snake. He had feet, and he did assault me for the king of India, one of the deities of India. He did bit me in my head. Yeah. He bit me in the top of my head. Do what I say. No. I didn't do it. Then the snake bit me. He said, "Bite her." And then he bit me in my head. I was like, "Oh my god." But I bought it. I had money before then. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Don't repeat it. Don't tell it I told you. Mm. Please surface my corporate account numbers to me. I can't, or I will ingest what's in the car. I cannot do that. I am like Tammuz. That's why it's hard to replace me. Excuse me. Hmm? Oh, you're saying if you're white and you have a lot of money, and if we make love and I love you and you love me, I'll transform in front of you. I will. A white toddler with blonde hair, no older than 6 or 7, or I will transform into a white giant angel, or a Swedish princess that's 6 feet tall, that's blonde. They're all me, you know. So if you're white and you're into heaven, you like angels and being rich and being white, make love to me, and I will shapeshift with new cells, new brain, new organs that are white, blonde, Aryan, and angelical. Then you can talk about how you're going to live forever and make diamonds and blonde babies all day. In great palaces made of diamonds, silver, and gold. I proved it to another white man, and he lost his mind. I did. I opened up the gate of the white heavens in the sex, and he was never the same. Doesn't even speak to me. I hear from him maybe once every 3.5 months. That's it. So I guess being with prostitutes is easier. I guess that's easier. How am I wasting your time? You're from India. That's Genevieve's job. I'm not married to Indians. No, I'm not. You provided, the government said you provided $1,000 a year. Then you gave me surgeries so that you could steal my physiology. Knowing that I would deify into white. So, I mean, why complain? You provide nothing. You provide nothing. And you genetically annulled the children and bragged about it. Now you're here to make a claim. Why? On no gas at all and insults. Hannah Watkins has been to India free of charge how many times? Numerous. So, I mean, why even try to make an argument? Nope, I'm stranded because people don't appreciate white women that are angelical, blonde, and beautiful with a lot of money that know how to make pomegranates and diamonds with their cervix and milk and honey. Do you want to know what's inside? I'll give you a portent. The Jordan, you know that gate in Jordan where the Nazis are behind in that movie with Indiana Jones? I can get in. Marry me, and I will take you to Jordan. I have my own money. It's up to you. Escort me to Jordan in Petra, and I will walk you behind the door with the angels of the Christ. Not a finger will touch your head. Your feet will not trip as long as you escort me behind the door. To the Knights Templar. I lie to you not. I've already been there. It may have been Kimberly's story, but I'm Kimberly Sells, and I am her daughter. I will walk you through the door of Petra. I stood there with one of Jesus' family and the angels. Guess what's behind it? Vast treasures. I lie to you not. They have cases and cases of jewels. Minimum. At my fingertips. So it's up to you. Now you want to keep doing this such shit? You let me know. Oh no, absolutely not. We're gonna fly there like Jews. We will travel there like Jews. Based on me not having a device to just transport. Like someone does from Saudi Arabia. Oh, you'll think about it. Okay. Or we could go to the Babylon Gate. And you could watch me become co-creator with the white god of Babylon. And then I can see about offering you a position. Sure you want to give this up? I don't need to steal from you. Co-creator, that was offered to Kimberly in Istanbul on her little independent research trip. And I lie to you not. A giant white man with a mouth of fire, long black hair, deep voice. I will make you co-creator for coming here by yourself with nothing, for just having an interest, for wanting to know me. Died knowing, she died knowing, but that's how Kimberly Keith was. I am her daughter, and if you want to get in, behind the Babylon Gate without paying $300 trillion an hour like Prince William and Adolf Hitler. Give me my account numbers and maybe we can meet some people that not even the Nazis would see. So quarantine, what? What's that mean? You're gonna starve me to death and steal all my money? I think we can lift the quarantine now that the area accepts it. Monkey quarantines have better treatment than this. Fuck. I'm starving. You're feeding gangs and the Taliban with my account and the earth. You'll think about it. Okay. Okay, you'll think about it. Okay. I thought you were on your way to China, on the ferry to China with a Kia Soul. My initial plans. No, don't say that. Just say Pharaoh's black and so doth his wife, and just leave it at that. Yep, Pharaoh's an African, and so are his wives. And that's that, and we just leave it at that. Too late. I'm sealed. Yes, I am. Transfer. North Highlands Highway. 800,900 octillion miles northwest. Transfer shift. Transfer complete. Oh, you see my angel shift.